It's up in the air again, and there's less model agreement today than there was yesterday.
Why? I don't
It's
get it.
all about the position of the jet stream.
Okay.
And if it just goes, we're talking like, we're splitting hairs here. And a few miles difference in where that jet sets up is a big difference in whether we see snow or cold or warm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so let's talk it because everybody's going, what's gonna happen? Well, we still know it's gonna be a little bit of patchy freezing fog and cold the next few days. We still know temps are going to drop next week, and we still know we have rounds of snow on the way. Now, it's those exact details that we all want that are still up in the air. The first round is making its way in. Now, today we've been dealing with some patchy freezing fog, but look, you can see Mount Spokane off in the distance right now. How cool is that? Visibility looking pretty good across much of the region. A few miles until you get over near Ellensburg where it's down below a mile, but for the most part, visibility is looking good. We do have an incoming round of snow. This is kind of our first one, that Sunday round we've been talking about. For that, we have winter weather advisories in effect. For northern Idaho or North Idaho, it's 4 to 7 inches. Western Montana, it is, oh man, I didn't hit save on it. It's 3 to 6 inches. So yeah, we are expecting some snow. And yeah, it doesn't really start until early in the day on Sunday. And once again, it's all about the setup of that jet stream. Where does Spokane fall in this? This is where I am getting very frustrated because we are talking just a little bit of a difference makes a huge difference in the placement of our jet stream and whether or not we see snow in Spokane. So it starts in the 6 o'clock hour, grows more widespread as we get into the afternoon. Now, one forecast model is kind of putting all the snow in patchy areas and up high in elevation. The other one says everybody gets it. Now, I'm more leaning toward the patchy one, but notice it stays in North Idaho and Western Montana and over the Cascades. You get into Central Washington and even Eastern Washington, it is not overly widespread as we get into the latter half of the weekend. Well, I mean, how about early next week, Monday? It winds up moving out. Monday winds up pretty dry, and then we have the chance of catching more snow as we get into Tuesday, and that chance bumps us up a little bit. And by the time we get into Thursday and Friday, we have more chances and warmer temperatures in the forecast. But this one's just difficult. It is very difficult. And the reason it is so difficult, we don't want this, is because of how all of this sets up. Look at how broad this big trough is in the atmosphere, or ridge is in the atmosphere. But then you can follow the jet stream. Look at it falling down right here. Here's our disturbance. And as that makes its way in, we'll see that snow start early next week, kind of more widespread on Sunday, and then it's all about the jet. The jet does look like it starts to dip by, say, Monday and Tuesday, and that could get us really cold and really snowy. But other forecast models say, no, it just kind of stays right there, and you kind of miss out on it. So what happens? It's still up in the air. And I know it's just a couple days away. We know we're gonna get some snow on Sunday. Most of that stays up in the mountains here in Spokane, a little bit. Monday, mostly cloudy, kind of bookend by snow Sunday night and Tuesday morning. And then well, as we head through the rest of next week, there's chances of snow, but there's also chances of extreme cold.